Hi everyone! Today I'm going to share with you 6 variations of this popular move, the one-sided hip figure 8 with leg extension. So the first variation is simply just hip figure 8 and extend and lower down. You're still facing the same direction. You can take your leg as high as you like depending on what you can do or what the music calls for. You can be down here, you can be up here. Just be careful that when we bring our legs up, we're not leaning to the back too much. We're staying upright, lifting from the core. A trick that I found is that as we extend the leg to the front, you can bend the back leg. That will help you to lift the leg a little bit higher. So you can play around with that. Variation number 2. We're going to be doing the hip figure 8, extend and cross turn, facing the other side. So the beginning is the same as variation number 1, starting out with hip figure 8. Extend the leg out in front and step the foot across the standing leg, putting the weight into the ball of your foot, and step into that pivot and then turn around facing the other diagonal. Now your weight is in the back foot, the other foot is free, so that you can repeat on the other side. Variation number 3. We're going to be bringing a little bit of ballet terminology in here. We're going to do the hip figure 8, extend, and then flip and down. We do a little ballet rond de jambe, en air, en dehors, around and down. What's happening is that I'm taking my leg up, the knee stays in place in the air, and I'm circling my shin from out to in, toes pointed out to in. This is the en dehors circle. So I'm using this movement to propel me to face the other side. Again, my leg is out in front and I take the leg around. As I take it around, I lift up on the ball of my foot, on my standing foot, and then I can shift to the other side as I extend the leg out to the other side. The lacing on my pants show the outside of my shin. So you can see here that the outside of my shin is facing you, and then I circle around. Now the lacing is facing away, so the inside of my leg is facing you. And because I stay with the weight on the same leg, I'm just going to have to do a quick weight change to do the same thing on the other side. So again, hip figure 8, and then extend and flip around with a turn of the leg, and variation number 4. This is going to be hip figure 8 with extension and fouette. What's happening here is that I'm going to extend my leg out, keeping my toes at the same point they are in the air. Going to just flip my body around, facing the other way. And my leg here is going to do an internal rotation happening in the hips. And that's what's going to let my body rotate around toward the back to the other side and have my leg in the same place. So again, my leg is extended and the lace is facing you. Now I flip around, the lace is facing away from you. So there was a rotation in the leg happening. So again, hip figure 8, extend and flip and down. Other side, hip figure 8, extend and flip and down. So it's a little bit challenging catching the balance. Variation number 5. This is something that we're a little bit more familiar with. It's figure 8, extend, and take it in a big hip circle to the other side. So this is the hip figure 8, and we bring the leg to the back and front, and then take a round the jump with the legs, step it out to the side as the opposite hip leans away, and then step into the foot and the hip follows in a big circle. And you can come out on the other side to repeat. Hip figure eight, sweep the leg to the back, extend, sweep the leg around, and then step, hip follow, and back, and place. Variation number 6. This one I made up. Instead of taking the turn just around to the back, I'm going to take the turn the opposite way. And so this one's a little unusual, but it's really great for catching someone on surprise or making some dramatic moments in the music. So this starts out as we normally do with the hip figure eight to the back and extend. Now I open my leg and circle it round the jamb to the back, and at the same time I lift up my toes on my standing foot a little bit so that I can spin on my heel and then take my foot down and come back up. So all of this happens very fast. So hip figure eight and around and come up. And now I'm facing the other side. I often like to pair this with a little hip circle with level change. This helps me to regain my balance since I'm whipping around so quickly. So again, figure eight, extend, and turn around, and up. So let's summarize all the variations. Number 1 is simply extend and lower down. You can add a little chest undulation or belly roll as you roll down. Number 2, extend and cross in front and turn. Number 3, figure eight, extend and turn in air and switch. Number 4, hip figure eight, extend, fouette, and pose. Number 5, figure eight into big hip circle to the other side. And number 6, hip figure eight and reverse turn. And finish out with an undulation to come out. Okay, so I hope this gave you some ideas to try out. Let me know which ones you already do and which ones you want to try, and tell me how it worked for you. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye!